Hi, how you doing? My name is Locke. I'm from 2mcctv.com. In this video, we are going to talk about the playback feature. We're going to talk about how to play back video clips and just the little features that are built in the playback mode. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to right click, then we're going to click on playback. And once we get to the playback screen, we're going to see the screen right here. The first thing that it's going to ask us to choose is going to ask us to choose a date. So I'm going to choose the 24th. And once I choose the 24th, I'm going to click on what channel do I want to play back. So right now I'm going to just play back one channel. I want to choose channel 1. So I'm going to choose channel 1. Then I want to click on the search icon right here. Once I click on the search icon, it'll load up my timeline down here. It is the military timing. It's from 0 to 24. So I'm just going to choose 8 o'clock. So I can choose 8 o'clock right there, and then it'll automatically start playing my clip. Now right now, the timeline is separated in basically a 24-hour increment layout. Down here we have icons to kind of zoom in the timeline to get a more exact timeline. So let's say if I just didn't want to do it by 24 hours, I could do it by 2-hour increments where it shows me the last 2 hours, and I can kind of just scroll by and then choose my video footage like that. Or we have 1-hour increments where it just shows 1 hour across this timeline. And then lastly we have a 30-minute increments where it shows me 30 minutes across the bar. Again, I could just drag over to what time I'm looking for and just choose the exact time that I want. What you can also do is you can also use your scroller on your mouse and zoom in and zoom out. So I can move my cursor to 10 a.m. and I could just zoom in like that. So I'm going to click right here and then just zoom in, and it'll take me to a smaller increment to choose the time that I want. Now of course we have our basic playback buttons right here. We have our stop, fast forward, rewind, and all that good stuff. So let's say you want to play back multiple cameras. What you would do is you'll choose your date, then you'll choose what cameras you want to play back specifically. You can also choose all to play all the cameras back at the same time. Now notice when I clicked on 2, my channel 1 is green, but channel 2 is highlighted in white. So when this happens, this basically means you just have to refresh the timeline, because right now it's only showing me the timeline for camera 1. So after I choose my cameras, I'm going to click on the search button right here, and you see it generate the second camera down at the bottom. So I could choose my time and it'll start playing back. Another cool feature is I could play back different times on each camera simultaneously. So let's say I want to do 10 a.m. on this one, and I want to do 8 p.m. at night on my first camera and 10 p.m. on my second camera. If you want to play it all at once, just go ahead and hit the stop button, then hit sync mode, and it will compress all the camera timeline into one, and you could just basically click what time you want. So I'm going to hit the stop button. And the last thing I want to talk about is the regular, alarm, and manual. So as long as it has all three of these colors, it doesn't matter. It depends on how you have your DVR set up. But basically, if it has yellow, red, or green, that means there's recording on that timeline. It's just dependent whether it was set up by alarm, was it a manual record, or was it a regular record. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter about the color. If there is any type of color on the timeline, that means there's recording on that certain timeline. That's about it. I want to thank you for watching this video. Make sure you check out our website at www.2mcctv.com and visit our YouTube channel to check out our other tutorial videos.